I have toiled with this question for many years, and just now I'm deciding to do a video about it. It's not complicated or complex. It is just my observation, and my observation is true. It's not just one man's perspective or perception of things. It is actually how it is. There has to come a time in every so-called mature human being's life when you accept things for what they really are and stop trying to paint this rosy colored picture of deception in your own mind into the society in which you live, within their own belief systems, that is. And it's simply this. My question is this: do Africans, Asians, and those that are from the Middle East, to include India and any other foreign country, who come to America and open a store, business, restaurant, or what have you, do those individuals that I just mentioned respect their black American customers? Now, I know this could sound as though I'm painting this picture with a broad brush, but I'm going to say this instead. The vast majority of incidents that I have had frequenting a foreign-owned business, I have not been treated that cordially. I believe that most of the aforementioned have been taught, have been trained, have been schooled, have been educated to believe that the black American is someone to look out for, to not trust, to believe that they are trifling, to believe that they are not worthy of their time, to believe that they are frivolous and that they're thieves and that they are people that don't want to work, and so on. But that's really not the case. That's propaganda that has been put out there by the white supremacist mentality, that regime of individuals. But that's really not true. Now, on the other side, I will say that there are black Americans that are trifling and that don't want to work, and that you have to look over your shoulder because you might be robbed, or they're trying to take advantage of you, always trying to find the cheapest prices and complaining about things when they come into your business. I understand that. I deal with that every single day. But for the most part, to vilify a group of people that come into your store, your business establishment, and say that in some sense that you are better than them is a sin within itself. So Koreans, Chinese, any Asian for that matter, to include Indians, Asian Indians that is, and Africans, and those people from the Middle East, through my whole lifetime, I have befriended some. I have friends today that are from all of those ethnic groups. But the vast majority of the people that I have encountered, my friends have encountered, and just people in general that I know that are black Americans that have frequented their establishments, they've been treated as if they were criminals, looking over the counter at them and making sure they're not stealing anything and so forth. But the catch-22 is that they put their businesses in our neighborhoods, not in their own. They put their businesses, their hair shops or salons, they put the grocery stores, they put the restaurants in black neighborhoods, and then they extract money out of the black neighborhood and take it to their own. Now you go figure. Do they think they're better? Why are they carrying our products from our so-called cultural products of blacks, and they're not black? You don't see them selling their own wares, their own products to their own people in their own establishments. They don't buy fake hair. Asians don't buy fake hair out of their own shops for their heads, their families' heads. Hair products, they don't buy Afro picks and combs, but they sell it to people that are not Asian. Asians don't knock down the door getting their nails done, pedicures and manicures. But they sure do a whole lot of black nails. I know they do some white, but they do a whole lot of black nails. They have those nail shops in our neighborhoods. But they treat us like dirt, like the poor of the earth, like the disenchanted, those people at the bottom of the food chain. That's how they treat us. Why is this? Are they better than black Americans? Let's not forget our history. You know, oftentimes you are what you are, or you are the byproduct of what you are because of where you come from and how you have come. If your ancestors were denied education, denied the ability to read and to advance themselves, and having to bow down to someone that took over another nation, such as the white supremacist groups did in America, they stole America from the natives, to include the black man. There were Native Americans or Indians here, and there were also black people here in America too. They stole it, had them build this country or this nation, this great nation, and they took the credit for it. So to keep that going, to keep black folks subservient, to keep them under control, to keep their foots on their necks, they try to convince all nations that black people are worthless. Excuse my expression, even niggers. They coined that phrase many, many, many years ago. But we're greater than that. Why can't we all just get along on this planet as human beings, as the human family? Why does it have to be you're better than I am, or I'm better than you? I don't feel like I'm better than anybody. I feel like I love you as much as I love my own family. I know it's hard for some people to digest that, but it's true. I'm saying this to you. If I see a child drowning in the pool, I'm not looking at what color that child is or the ethnicity of that child. Or if I see anyone for that matter, a teenager, an adult drowning in the pool, or if you fall in a hole, I'm reaching down to pull out a human being, whoever you are, just to preserve and save your life. That's the end of it. I'm not going to stop and think or consider, oh, that's not my ethnic group or my nationality. I'm not saving them. Do you see how far we are away from God's plan? And then we wonder why we are no further than where we are as a people on this planet. Sometimes you think because you have money, or that you have a certain amount of money and clout and power, that you've got it made. You really don't. You just really don't have it made. You think you do. The scripture says that the love of money is the root of all evil. We all need money on some level to survive in this world in which we live today. But it's not the principal thing. Did you ever get that lesson? The principal thing is love. And it is to love your neighbor as yourself. Now, if you love yourself, then you wouldn't have a problem loving your neighbor, regardless of their race, color, or creed. So again, do all of the aforementioned groups respect the black American shopper in their businesses? The vast majority do not. There's a small percentage that do, who look at you as a human being, as another living soul as they are, not just simply a dollar sign. That was all I had to say. What do you think? Are we treated different as black American shoppers in foreign stores here in America as opposed to our white counterparts? Answer this question and I shall respond. This is Brother Teacher. Much love.